Hey YouTube, it's John here from Stupid Robot Fighting League. We're up to 200 subscribers on the YouTube channel. I just want to say thank you very much for subscribing and hitting that bell for notifications. Really appreciate you being around. Thanks for your support, encouragement, and for your views. It's always helpful. Some people do a Q&A for their different milestones when they're on their channel, and sometimes they do a Q&A, they ask questions for they ask for questions from the viewers, and I thought, well, how about I attack this a little bit differently? So what I did was I contacted the 200th subscriber, Sam Tones, and he's a little bit unusual, and I've had a few interesting conversations with him on Facebook, so I thought, well, why not get a few questions from him? And so that's what I've done. He's sent me through some questions, and so I'm going to answer my 200th subscriber. I'm answering his questions. So here we go. So the first question reads like this: if you could choose any inanimate object for a head, what would it be? And that's an easy answer for that one. That would be a whoopee cushion. A whoopee cushion, I'm assuming, is an inanimate object until you squeeze it. So I would want my head to be a whoopee cushion. Okay, that's question number one. The next question reads: is a gingerbread man made out of building materials, or his house made out of other gingerbread men? And I would have to say that his house was made out of other gingerbread men, and it would be quite a haunting thing to live in a house made out of other gingerbread men. It would be quite disturbing indeed. I can't say I've done it, but that's my thoughts on it, and that's what I'm sticking with. So the next question reads like this: if you were to slap anybody, what would you choose out of the following? A pizza, a fish, or a baguette? And I would always go with a fish. A fish is a great defensive weapon. You could, depending on your strength, you could have really big fish. Even you could carry a marlin around if you wanted to, or a swordfish, and you could actually, if you had to, like, stab people and stuff with the marlin. So yeah, I'd definitely go with a fish. After a few weeks might be a bit manky, but I guess any form of food or meat would be anyway. Okay, the next question is: what's the worst thing somebody can do that is not illegal? Oh, that's easy. I've been thinking of this one for a while. That's unsubscribing. Please don't. This next one is zombie apocalypse. Choose 3 YouTubers to have your back. Yep, that's it. The first one's easy. Hang on. The first guy would be Jimmy DeResta. I've got a Jimmy DeResta doll because I'm such a fanboy. Except my son, he snapped his snapped his cap thing off, so his hat looks weird. We're gonna have to probably knit him something special anyway. YouTuber number 2 would have to be Sam Tones, of course, because otherwise how would we get any questions to answer while there was a zombie apocalypse? So, and the other YouTuber would have to be 3 Sleeves. Yeah, 3 Sleeves. Look up 3 Sleeves if you like chill beats. And so while we're going around wasting the zombies, then he could be supplying some chill beats, so we don't get like totally stressed out about the whole thing. So yeah, there we go. So it's Jimmy DeResta, Sam Tones, and 3 Sleeves. There we go. Alright, the next question reads: if you had an army of tap dancing parakeets, where would you start for world domination? Well, obviously, I'd start in Te Puke, my hometown, because Te Puke is, I consider Te Puke as a country in itself. I have put forward the idea of actually digging a moat around Te Puke so that we could govern it as a country in itself. But I'll definitely start in Te Puke and then just branch out from there. The next question reads: would you rather face a monkey with a knife or a monkey with a gun you don't know if there are any bullets in the gun or not. So yeah, I'd definitely go with a monkey with a knife, because it could be a butter knife. Who knows? You know, it doesn't have to necessarily be a machete or anything like that. So I'd definitely go with a knife, and then you could, I don't know, if you had to, you know, defend yourself with the gun that the other monkey had. Okay, here we go. Would you rather be a reverse mermaid or a reverse centaur? I'd definitely go with a reverse centaur, because fish smell after a while. So yeah, because horses don't smell as bad as fish do, I think. And I'd want to be out of the water anyway, so yeah. Would you rather have the neck of a giraffe but it's made out of chocolate, or the arms of a T-Rex but they're made out of jelly? I'd definitely go for a neck of chocolate, like a giraffe, because I really like chocolate, and then I could eat my own neck. Yeah. Okay, if you were a snowman, what should your beard be made out of? And I'd definitely go with unicorn mane. If I was a snowman, my beard must be made out of unicorn mane. Otherwise, it's not proper. And if you had to break your fall with any cheese, what cheese would you choose? I would definitely go with rubber cheese. It's also known as processed cheese, but my wife used to call it rubber cheese, because rubber cheese would be better for breaking your fall, because it's rubber. Okay, would you rather hiccup for the rest of your life, or constantly feel like you need to sneeze but never be able to? I would probably go for the sneeze, because I've had hiccups for nearly a day, and it gave me real bad reflux, and I was sore. So yeah, I'd definitely go with the sneeze. As unpleasant as that would be, I think it wouldn't be as bad as hiccuping all the time. And this is easy too. What musical instrument would you most want your legs to be made out of? And that's easy. I'd want it to match my head. So I'd want legs that were made out of whoopee cushions, because just imagine the sound every time you take a step. It'd be epic. Who would I rather be? The clown that distracts the bull, or the cowboy that rides the bull? And that's easy. The clown gets to wear the cool clothes. So I definitely want to be the clown. Thank you so much to Sam Tones for supplying the questions, my 200th subscriber. And thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it moderately amusing. And yeah, wearing lab coats in summer is really hot. I'm sweating up a storm here. But thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'm very chatty on YouTube and Facebook, so if you ever want to talk about something, then feel free. If you've got ideas to do with the robots, sweet. Anyway, thank you so much for subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.